Dear Kelsey, well, here we are. It's finally happening. Deep breaths. Okay, let's try that again. Kelsey, today we take one of life's biggest leaps together, and I truly couldn't be happier about who I'm leaping with. My time with you has been an amazing experience. We have both grown so much with the experiences we've shared, from young high school kids to fully functional adults.
I love that we've known each other since we were 16 and 17. We've done a lot of growing up together, so adorbs. Back then, our lives consisted of me driving over to your basement in my 1984 Volkswagen Rabbit. Rest in peace, Rosie. You would go upstairs and make us smoothies, we would watch South Park, and you would eat stinky chips that I have come to love. Thanks for that.
We've come a long way from knowing Harley as the guy that drove Kelsey to school. He then progressed into the guy we would have chatted about on our walks home, to finally convincing Kelsey to date him. And here we are.
Many years ago, I heard a rumor running around my house that Harley had a girlfriend. And a short while later, Loretta came to me and she said, "Ray, you be careful. You don't scare her off."
All I know is that as soon as we met Harley, we knew he was right for Kelsey.
Whenever they weren't around at lunchtime, it was just assumed they were off playing the game Guitar Hero together. And I also happen to know that Kelsey's favorite video game is a life simulation game called The Sims. And after all these years, she finally is one of the Sims.
I hope we never stop laughing. Ever. There is not one thing I love more in this whole wide world than laughing with you. I hope we never forget about Kelsey and Harley times. That's always when I laugh the hardest and feel the safest and smile the most. If we were Sims, that's when my fun meter is all green.
You've known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. At some point, you decided to marry. This is not a somber event. This is not dry and serious. This is a ceremony to ignite the celebration. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes, indeed you've been making promises and agreements in an informal way. All those sentences that began with "when we're married" and continue with "I will" and "you will" and "we will." The symbolic vows that you're about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all those things we promised and hoped and dreamed of? Well, I meant every word.
I promise to love you unconditionally, through triumph and through hardship. I promise to never stop learning from you, and with you as we grow and blossom together. I promise to journey through life by your side, to be your co-pilot through the darkest storms.
I vow to always be your sidekick. I vow to always be honest with you. I vow to love you through all the upcoming Star Wars movie screens. Forever, yeah, it's gonna be so many. I vow to turn down my phone brightness as soon as the lights go out. Because Harley, you light up my life. Ugh, bad joke.
An abundance of love in your hearts. It is my pleasure to pronounce you husband and wife. Please, an extraordinary kiss for an exceptional day.
Phew. With the heavy stuff out of the way, let's get out there and enjoy this day we spent so long time.
They're clapping because they want another one. That's what's going on here.
This is a day about yelling our love to the world as loud as we can, so let's get out there and yell.
Before this moment, you've been many things to one another. Acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, reluctant dancing partner, and even teacher, for you've learned much from one another in these last few years.
You know when people say, "You're my rock"? I'll admit, I don't fully understand why a rock is used to symbolize someone who's always there for you. A rock's always there for other rocks? Either way, no matter how fall down drunk I get, followed by an all-day hangover, or sunglasses I accidentally steal, or how flustered I get with work or other life problems, you're the only one I want to talk to make everything right. 'Cause you always do. 100,000%. Whatever it means to be someone's rock, you are it.